It's not folklore, it's fact that country footy brings local communities and its people together. Visit countryfootyscores.com.au. Delivered by Red Energy and TAC. Get your country footy fix and all the latest results at countryfootyscores.com.au.
I went to Sip and Save this morning. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, I'm about to introduce a guest. Yeah.
Well, I did it on his behalf. I went there to get an emergency pack of red tins for him. I'm mailing them to him as soon as he lets me know where they're staying for the next 2 weeks.
Calling BS on that, Rouge, because you
Really?
never buy anything for anyone. Hey, thanks to McGain Real Estate, sold by McGain again. Scotty Lysett joins us from Melbourne. Hello, Scott.
G'day, guys, and I'm staying at the Pullman on the park, mate. So
We'll get an emergency delivery. Yeah, don't worry.
Beautiful.
I'll be there in the morning, Scott.
All right, beautiful.
Scotty, hold him to it because it won't happen. It would kill him. It would kill him to spend that much money. How's it been over there the last couple of days? You settled now?
Yeah, we're all settled now, but obviously I think everyone knows that it was pretty hectic there at the start of the week. And, we left Melbourne Saturday night last week and, we were there a couple of days later. So, as we talk about all the time, players adapting and stuff, it's nothing new. So at least it's all something we know now.
I know it's something you have to do and you need to say the right things. Otherwise, everyone jumps on you if you said it was an inconvenience or anything remotely like that. But is it an inconvenience or is it a bit of an adventure?
Personally, I think it's a bit of an adventure. I don't mind it going away, and that's being honest. I don't have kids or anything like that, which is a major commitment. I've got a couple of dogs that my roommates can look after, but and I've got a girlfriend as well that she's probably not too happy that I'm going away. But it's not too bad. You go away with the guys. I think we looked at it really well last year, and we came out of the bubble last year probably a better team. So we're looking to do the same thing this year.
You're playing Collingwood at Marvel, the Docklands. Last time you played them at the MCG. If you had the choice, would you go to the G or Marvel for this game?
It's hard to say. I think they obviously play at the G quite a bit, and we don't mind playing at Marvel. So I think we played more footy there this year, and we like how we play there. It's a quick deck and suits our ball movement, I suppose. So. We got the job done at the G, and hopefully we can get it done at Marvel.
For people that have been in footy for a long time, I think ruckman now are the heroes of the game because we know that you're up against someone and we know who it is every week, and we know it's going to be Brodie Grundy this week, whereas everyone else just plays in zone positions and do their own thing to a certain extent. Yeah, so you know what you've got on your plate this week. Are you going to do anything different to tackle Big Brodie?
Well, obviously, he's a great ruckman, and we've had some good battles in the past, so I expect nothing different this week. I think it'd be a good battle, and it'd be good to have Pisty there just to have a chop out. And he played against him earlier this year, and he had a really good second half against him. I think his first half was a bit scratchy, he was a bit on edge after that first half, but he came around and turned it around really nice. So we're looking forward to the contest. Obviously, he's one of premier big guys in the comp.
Well, Scotty, we're live and interactive. We've got a text just come through as we're talking about Brodie Grundy. It's from Mario from Maslin's Beach. He's a bit of a character. He said, can Scott the Leopard Lysett put a penny bunger in Laconic Ladham's bag to wake him up? A big firecracker.
Yeah, well, I think that we all know when Pisty's playing well, he's a really good player. And, he's still pretty young in his career as well, so he's figuring himself out. And then, I suppose starting games at 100%. And, hopefully we can do that tomorrow night.
Scott, the reinforcements are on the way. It's the three young boys. It's Connor Rosie, Zach Butters and Xavier Dersma for the third time this year, the first time since you played Richmond. How keen are you to see them in your side?
Yeah, can't wait to have those guys back in the side. Obviously, they bring a lot of energy and excitement and a lot of polish to the team as well. They're pretty exciting young three guys to have in your team. So probably, as you said, we haven't had them in the team much this year, and hopefully they can come out with a bang tomorrow night. But basically, we just want them in the side to hopefully get themselves right and build for a big September.
Scotty, take us through the restrictions you're under over there. Like here in Adelaide now, we're full lockdown, so you're not allowed to go out unless it's for the your essentials. You guys allowed to walk around now, or we can only do things collectively and it's on a bus and stay away from everyone?
Yeah, it's pretty much similar to what we were like in Adelaide. So the hotel is pretty much like our home. I don't think anyone else is staying here. And, we have to walk around with masks inside the hotel. We're all on the bus to go straight to training and then straight back. And pretty much we got a little bit of leeway with we're allowed out for training and stuff like that. But other than that, it's pretty much all lockdown rules, the same as everyone else.
So they've got anything set up at the hotel for you to stop you from boredom? A table tennis tables or a gaming room or something?
Yeah, there's table tennis table, and a few guys are into golf at the moment. So a lot of guys are out there on the putter on the carpet, and a few guys, on the punting apps, and a few guys on the share market, and there's a lot of professionals out there at the moment.
Scott, no game should be more important than another, but there is always an exception. 300 games for Travis Boak. You've got an enormous responsibility to honour him tomorrow night.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, amazing amount of respect for Boakey. I haven't played too much footy with him, just under 50 games, but one of the outstanding leaders of the game, and his professionalism and what he's brought to Port Adelaide is just unbelievable. And I'm proud to say that I've played with him, and like you said, we have to go out there and do him proud tomorrow night.
The perception versus the reality. What did you think of Boakey when you were playing over the West Coast?
I didn't mind him. I think my old mate Sam Gray used to always tell me that Boakey was in his ear for me to come back, since pretty much the day I went over to West Coast. And I used to just tell Sam to tell Boakey that, Port had their chance to pick me up in the draft and they didn't want to do that, so I was pretty content staying at West Coast. But, he was probably one of the first ones to know when I was coming back, actually, Boakey. So, I love having him as a teammate, and, we've got a pretty good bond at the moment, so that's good.
Scott, I know it was all hectic on Tuesday when you got on the plane at 9 o'clock. There's always someone who is in the group who wants to know what's happening next. I don't know where you sit in that sort of time frame. But do you know what happens next after this game?
To be honest, no, not at all. Anything could happen. I think we're bracing ourselves, to stay here for, a couple of weeks or, 3, 4, 5 weeks, So, it's just what we've got to do to keep the season going. And, it'd be nice to be home, but I suppose you've got to look at it with a bit of perspective that, there's some other people out there that are doing it a lot tougher than us players at the moment. So we'll just keep playing and trying to put a smile on people's faces.
If it becomes a long lockdown and it becomes a repeat of what Richmond went through last year and they won a flag while they were in a hub, could you do that? Could Port Adelaide exist through that sort of environment?
I think we could for sure. I think, we've got the group to do it, and we're up in the hub last year, and we're probably one of the better teams to come out of it in terms of performance. So we're not using the hub as an excuse to play bad footy or anything like that. It's probably something we're going to use to try and galvanise us, and I think we're a pretty tight knit group as it is. So hopefully we can just keep building, and if we got to stay here for another 3 or 4 weeks, so be it, I think.
Well, there's some people, they're a minority, that complain that athletes get special treatment and they're allowed to go about their jobs, but there's 12 million people in lockdown, and there's a lot of people around the nation that are very thankful that you guys are giving us a little bit of entertainment, a bit of distraction, and, well, something to put a smile on our dials as well. So we look forward to tomorrow night's game, 6:40 at Marvel Stadium. Make sure you do the right thing for Boakey.
Yeah, we'll do. And Rooch, you make sure you do the right thing by me and bring those red.
They're on the way. They're on the way.
Rooch, if you don't, honestly,
I'll take them over myself if I have to.
We're going to hold him to that. Hey, good luck and good luck with your battle against Big Brody. Let's hope it's a ripper.
You beauty and cheers, boys.